guys, from Barbara and welcome back to my ketogenic channel. Today I'm super happy because we are going to prepare a great recipe. Just 2 ingredients. We will need grated parmesan cheese and 1 egg. So it's gonna be awesome. And I have to thank for this recipe Vivi. She's an amazing girl, Italian girl who lives in New York. So thank you so much, Vivi. Grazie. Let's go together. Let's go together to prepare now this super easy and yummy recipe. You will be surprised by the results.
Feel all alone in this world, but you have to put your trust into us and we will help.
The first step is to separate the yolk from the white, and we put the yolk aside because we will use it later. Then we will just mix the white with the parmesan cheese.
I know that you are having trouble.
As you know, this is homemade grated parmesan cheese. That's why it looks stick together and maybe a little different, but it tastes so much better. You will be also sure that there is nothing added to it, because sometimes I've seen that they put cellulose inside. That is paper actually. It's not dangerous for our health, but it's not what we would like to eat. And in rare but very bad cases, in grated parmesan cheese, they can also put antibiotics, so that's dangerous. And it is made so the parmesan will not make the molds. But if you grate it at home, you will be sure that it's safe, healthier and even yummier, a lot yummier, because the taste is very different, it's stronger and it's really delicious. I also would like to remind you that Parmesan cheese, as most of cured cheese, doesn't have any carbs, so it's really very ketogenic because it's high fat and 0 carbs. But look what happened by mixing the egg white together with 50 grams of grated Parmesan cheese. It became like a pizza dough, so we can shape it easily. Now, as I told you, it's time to bake it, and it's also time for the disaster of the day. Vivi's recipe only said bake it at 180 degrees Celsius, that are approximately 360 degrees Fahrenheit, for 5 minutes with a ventilated oven. While waiting, I want to show you outside, because after the recipe we will go for a nice walk and I will show you how beautiful is Sweden in winter time, even when there is no snow, because it's cold, it's sunny and it's incredible. So keep watching. After 5 minutes it looked like this, not baked at all, but you will understand why. Now I will put the yolk and I will try to save this recipe. What can you do wrong? Yes, exactly. My oven was not put in ventilating mode, so I bake it at a lower temperature, because actually things bake more if you put it ventilated, and it didn't came out as it should be. So I will show you anyway, because it was delicious anyway and I eat it, but also because so you will not do the same mistake. You know, I'm not perfect and nobody is, but I'm less perfect than other chefs and cookers and people cooking here on YouTube, much less perfect, and I want to show you the result anyway, because these things happen, as you know. The recipe said to bake the white together with the Parmesan cheese for 5 minutes in ventilated oven and then to add the yolk for 2 more minutes, always 180 degrees Celsius or 360 Fahrenheit ventilated oven. When I discovered my mistake, I put the yolk together with the Parmesan and the egg whites and I put the ventilated oven, but I didn't bake for just 2 minutes, I bake it longer because I hope to save the dish.
And we will help.
But now I want to show you the right way to bake it, the right egg. I will do another disaster, but just keep watching and I hope you will not unsubscribe. So we start again by mixing 1 egg white together with 50 grams of grated Parmesan cheese. Then we will put this dough on a baking plate covered by parchment paper. That's important because this is quite difficult to take it out. It can stick very hard because of the Parmesan cheese. Then we will shape it as a little cake with a hollow in the middle. So after baking it, we will be able to put the yolk there and it will not fall down. Now, just 5 minutes into our ventilated oven at 180 degrees Celsius that are 360 degrees Fahrenheit, and you will see the big difference with the first egg. After adding the yolk and baking it for 2 more minutes, this looks amazing because the underneath is fluffy, is a little bit baked and the yolk is still raw. I'm looking forward to eat it because I'm sure it's delicious. It cannot be other ways. Parmesan cheese and eggs, they stay very well together. I didn't add any salt to this recipe because it was not supposed to be salty and because the Parmesan has already a lot of flavor. Hi guys, I'm back again. It's another day and this is my 3rd time preparing this egg. It's a super easy recipe. It's because of me, the failing, but you can do it so much better, so don't worry. I just redid it, mix the egg white with the Parmesan cheese, put it in the ventilated oven and add the yolk on top and 2 more minutes into the oven. That's super easy. As you have seen, the second time the egg was perfect, but putting from a plate, a baking plate, to a serving plate, I broke everything. The yolk fell down.
Put your trust into us.
So now I did it directly on the oven tray. In this way I don't have a big step, and as you can see I could put it in a plate very easily. This is an amazing recipe. And this is how our egg looks after taking it out of the oven. It's really fluffy, but it will not stay. So don't worry if your egg will not look like this. It's just for a few seconds. And afterward, I will show you what you can do with this amazing egg. This is a perfect recipe also for an egg fast because you only use egg and grated Parmesan cheese.
Feel all alone.
As you can see, it's not fluffy anymore. Your egg will look like this when you will serve it. But the nice thing is that you can use this special egg white like a bread. And this is amazing because the yolk is still quite raw, liquid, as I like it. And you have this special keto bread that you can use to eat it. So enjoy this recipe because it's a perfect breakfast. So I'm happy that this 3rd time was the good one.
I really hope you like today's recipe and you will consider subscribing to my channel. So we will meet here every Monday at 2 o'clock Italian time with another ketogenic video in English, but also on Wednesday with the same video at the same time but in Spanish, and on Friday, same video, same time in Italian. So see you next week, and thank you all for subscribing, for liking my video, and for leaving a nice comment down below. Bye!
I know that you feel all alone in this world, but you have to put your trust into us, and we will help you through, 'cause we only want what's best for you. For you, what is best for you. For you. I know that you feel all alone in this world, but you have to put your trust into us, and we will help you through, 'cause we only want what's best for